everybody. Welcome. So I have a few announcements. First is that I have a whole bunch of conventions that I am now announced for. So if you want to see me at a future convention, by the way, if I haven't announced a convention in your area, a way to get me invited to said conventions is to tell those conventions that you want me there. So, if you want to see me at a convention, tell the convention near you that you want me there. But the next convention that I have up that is announced is Comic-Con in Alabama, and that is coming up in like 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be in 2 weeks. And then the next con I have announced so far is MegaCon Live, which is in Birmingham, UK. So I'm going to England, and I'm super excited about that. Oh my god, my work works first try, thank God. But yes, Birmingham, England. I'm so excited about it. I'm very excited to go to England because I haven't been to England in a very long time. And then, oh gosh, what's another? There's so many cons that that are happening. And then, that's a different con. And then another con that I have announced so far is Anime St. Louis, and that is happening in April. So, I have a few more cons that I haven't announced yet, but they will be announced eventually. And hi, I'm Naoko. That's me saying hi as Naoko. You're welcome. It's not that much different than my normal voice, really. But yeah, conventions happening galore. So if you're going to be in the area of any of those cons, I would appreciate it if you come and say hi to me. Yeah, and if I'm not at a con near you, a way to get me at that con is to tell that convention yourself that you want me there, because they take what the fans want into consideration when they are choosing guests. So if you want me there, you should tell them that you want me there. Tweet at them. Sometimes they have like forms that you fill out, stuff like that. Anyways, let's get into playing Genshin. I'm just really excited to go to England. I'm honestly excited to go anywhere because I love traveling. I used to travel a lot when I was a kid. And I don't get to travel as much as an adult because I don't have the money for it. What's going on my TV? Eddie's playing Spider-Man. Hello, everybody. Come here, bird. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hi. She's a funny bird that just likes to sit there. Can I do a British accent? Which one?
Oh no, don't start the British accent debate again.
So, just so you know, the continent of the country of Great Britain is huge, and also has roughly over 1,000 accents, different ones. So just saying, do a British accent's not specific enough. And yes, I'm that jerk right now that's explaining that to you. Because Great Britain includes England, Wales, North Ireland, and Scotland. And then England itself has well over 200 accents. So, and then Scotland has like over 200. Wales has a crazy amount of accents, and then you have North Ireland. I don't remember. Oh no, I remember where I am. I'm in this weird space. Hey, somebody brought it up, okay? It wasn't me this time that brought it up. Oh, I thought those were boxes. I'm a silly goose. I definitely can't do a Scottish accent, so... Oh my god, there's so many things going on. What the heck? Okay, well, first I have to do this. Because where am I? In Kanamiya, I think? I don't know where I am. I have no idea what I'm doing. Can I do a Cockney accent? Why would you want a Cockney accent? I mean, I can do one. It's just that a Cockney accent is so... Nobody uses that anymore. Not really. A Cockney accent's more used for the stage now, like if you're doing Sweeney Todd. Or doing the theatre show of Oliver Twist. You know, like that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new events now, and now I'm confused. Oh my god, what? Ah! No! No! No, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm really gonna die. Oh no, I'm gonna die. This is ending great. I'm doing fantastic. There are no mistakes going on whatsoever. This is fine. This is fine. Totally fine. Super fine. You want a transatlantic toad? Ooh, that would be interesting, because transatlantic accents are basically made-up accents that they made specifically for radio, and they used it for, so fun fact about transatlantic accents, guys. Transatlantic accents were specifically made for radio because back in the day, microphones weren't as good as they used to. So they made this really specific accent that forced you to go nasally because microphones were able to pick that up really well. So the easiest way to think about a transatlantic accent is a mix between a London accent or a BBC accent. A London or BBC accent, either one works. And mixing that with a New York accent.
So like old-time radio voice.
Oh, it is old-time radio voice.
Old-time radio voice.
But that's the reason why they made this accent, was specifically because it was old-time radio voice. They spoke and really enforced them to be right in their noses, so that way everything that they said would be picked up by radio. It's just the old-time radio voice. So if you wanted me to sound like that... Oh god, that sounds terrible. Toad with the transatlantic... Who's texting me? Oh, okay. That's... just those 2 seconds were already bad, and I never want to do it again. Or you could always think about about any sort of posh character, and if you go back to doing those types of accents that they did in the 1950s.
Alistair and Has-Been.
Alistair. Oh yeah, Alistair and Has-Been Hotel.
No.
That's a transatlantic accent. Toad doing a transatlantic accent just sounds like an old woman who's lost her voice. God, that's terrible. It's so bad. Please don't make me do it again. How can I examine the door when I can't get to the door? How do I get to said door? I am confusion. Why is this Kansas, but this is not Arkansas? America, explain. Excuse you, I would like to get through, please, thanks. Can I climb somewhere? Can I climb? Good question. Can I break the game? Is that possible? Can I break the game? Oh, it doesn't. Damn it! Okay, well, I don't know what to do. That's Joel. I must have had to do something over here? Question mark? There's light over there. That's probably what I have to do. I probably have to go towards the light. Go towards the light. Most likely. Dear Lord Almighty. Change it to night mode. Can I do a French accent? So, Jeremy Bloom knows French and kind of taught me a French accent. I was told it's okay. It's nothing special. But I also haven't done it in like years, so it's probably terrible now. It's probably a terrible French accent now. I especially have a hard time with the way that French people pronounce their R's, because it's very much a guttural sound when they do their R's, and it's very foreign to me. It's almost like France is a foreign country. This is a quest. Is it underneath me? It must be underneath me. Unless it's above me. It's not above me. Oh, there's actual... Yes, bird. Oh, there is a thingy with the thing. Okay, I got a key sigil and I can go back up this way. I don't know what happened there, but it freaked out for like a good 5 minutes. I don't know where I am. I also don't know what to do. Those are really bad combinations. Hey, Eddie, do you know if I can transport back here if I leave from here?
Yeah.
You can?
I mean, if you have a teleporter, yeah.
I think I do. I think I have a few. Birdie.
Power cord! Decided by destiny. Amp it up! Incoming.
Oh, so I showed when because I had to record with MiHoYo actually on Monday. So I was like, so first, before we start recording, I have to show you guys a video. And I sent them the video over the chat that we have. And they were like, oh no. Luckily they thought it was hilarious, but they do have to change it. So it'll probably be patched in later. Probably. I don't know what they do at MiHoYo, but
Speed of light.
They thought it was funny.
Feel the beat.
Turn Enconomia to Evernight mode, then go back to the sealed door you were at. Wait, what?
Let me hear ya.
How do turn it into Evernight mode. Sorry.
You haven't unlocked it yet.
I haven't unlocked it yet? Oh.
Yeah, if you don't know what that is,
If I don't know what it is, then I haven't unlocked it. Okay, well then I haven't unlocked it. Watch me have unlocked it and I'm just dumb. I should just fast travel. Wait, it's just right there. Oh my god, am I stupid? Did I just miss it this entire time? I'm just stupid, guys. I'm really just stupid. That's
There's fire in
the
your
problem.
soul, you gotta rock
Is
and
that
roll.
I'm
So
just
come on.
dumb! I heard he went to this place. And I feel like I just want to point out for anybody that thinks that the IQ test, you know how like they will give you IQ tests, or sometimes they do. Technically speaking, I could join Mensa with my IQ test the way it is because I have 153. And this exact moment is how I know that everybody in Mensa and everybody who has a really high score on those IQ tests are actually stupid. Because I'm the proof. I am the proof that clearly there's something wrong with this. By the way, I've taken that test several times. I, every time, score from like 150 to like 155. So I average it to about 153. Those tests are bullshit. Just so you all know. And I'm the exact proof as why that's the case. 100%. I mean, also, you can look at every other person that has supposedly scored high on the fucking IQ test, and a lot of, like, did you know that? This is also just a dumb fact. Most people that score high on the high IQ test actually have a really hard time keeping jobs, and usually end up not being good with money. They have a really hard time keeping a stable job. They also tend to have a higher chance of being a serial unaliver. So it's another reason why I don't understand why we put any merit into these tests when clearly they're not good things.
Why does serial unaliver sound like a wrestling character?
Dude, that would be a great wrestling character. What? Serial unaliver as a pro wrestling character?
I mean, because they have Serial Man at the one we go to.
Yeah, so now we gotta bring him up that they need to make another character and call him Serial Unaliver.
His arch nemesis, the Serial Unaliver.
Oh yeah, Serial Man's arch nemesis is Serial Unaliver. That would be great. We have to bring it up to Eric.
Yep.
So Eddie and I go to this pro wrestling show, and it's absolutely it's the old. I don't watch like WWE or anything, but I do watch pro wrestling because it's hilarious and I love it with all my heart. And our friend is in it, and so now we have to tell him to create a character called Serial Unaliver and have him be the arch nemesis of Serial Man, because that's one of the characters in the show. I mean, yeah, the IQ tests were supposedly to filter out people that were not smart, same with like SAT scores, but like we're not smart. I'm sorry, I have an IQ of 153. My dad also has an IQ about the same range as I do. Eddie, is my dad smart?
That's a loaded question.
That's a loaded question. dad this. He was a pilot, and if there's anything about planes,
Your dad
I
is-
trust my dad with my life in a plane any day.
Your dad
Any
is-
day.
Your dad is very smart. He is not, but he doesn't have a high wisdom stat.
Oh no, like, yeah, in D&D terms, my dad's intelligence is really high, and his wisdom is really fucking low. And I'm the same way! Yay! Like father, like child. But that's the thing, is that if you're super smart, okay, that's great, but do you know how to actually use those smarts? No, that's basically, by the way, I get asked all the time, how do you play a character in D&D with a very high intelligence but low wisdom? Because that seems like the same thing. And I go, no. Intelligence is knowing all of the information. Wisdom is knowing how to apply said information. Therefore, my dad has an intelligence of 20. He has the wisdom of -4, though. I also consider myself in the same boat, so. What do I do?
Feel the beat.
Oh, that was it. Talk to the person on the side. There's a person in here? Oh shit, there's a person in here. Oh boy. Like, guys, I could easily do the quadratic formula and know how to turn that into a graph and all that stuff. If you tell me how does that apply into real worlds, I couldn't tell you. Uh-oh, trying to trespass, are we? Wait, maybe not. I correct myself. You two must be the heroes who've come to retrieve the coral this time, are you not? Two? So you're counting Paimon too? Aw, they're counting Paimon as a hero! Oh, well, I was originally thinking that Sangonomiya Shrine couldn't possibly be so short-handed that they're only sending one person, right? Rude. So consider my expectations exceeded. There's actually 2 of you. I love your gusto and optimism. Good stuff. I hope that by the end of this, you'll count me and the team as well. No, we don't need any more team members. You're good. I'm sure that the 3 of us will get on swimmingly. Let me introduce myself. I'm a researcher who has come to assist you. Call me Enju. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. I'm sorry. My main duty is to organize and translate clues regarding the trial to guide you on your path. Ooh, that's nice. We've always had to rely on our own memory to figure the puzzles we've encountered out. Wow, you know what? You might actually be more of a professional than me then. I mean, I'm just a scholar, but Tsuyuko said... Tsuyuko, right, her. Didn't she say that there would be some clerical staff on hand to assist the hero? Am I the clerical staff? She did say something like that. Did she mean Paimon? Exactamundo. Who the... Why does this guy say Exactamundo? Is he part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like, what? Why? Why? I mean, it would be quite a stretch to expect you to learn. Ooh. Byakuyakoku's script from scratch. Holy heck. That was a word. And that's where I come in. I'm here to help translate documents and hints to any questions for... Oh, he's the clerical person. Okay. What do you know about the Central Tower? That's the heart of the trial. A building known as Dainichi Mikoshi, which also means Chariot of the Sun. I believe it should be defended by a barrier right now. Its original purpose was to protect the citizens, but at present we cannot enter unless it's disabled. Well, I'm disabled. Does that count? That was a really bad joke. That was a really bad joke. But I'm not sorry for it. Aw, Zulu is hanging out in Eddie's hair. Also, Zulu pooped on my chair. Dude, fucking... Hold on. Zulu pooped on my chair. Again. For the billionth time. By the way, Zulu's gotten into this habit where Zulu will poop and then fly off. So I'm like, wow. Cool. Anyways. Zulu is a bird, that is for sure. Now I can see the questions bubbling up in your face already, so let me just explain how we're going to break this barrier. First, you'll need to find something known as the golden birdle. According to related literature, it's a device that is less than an armful in size.
Oh, so it's not a rope?
The name is simply derived from one of Byakuya Koku's legend. They say that the sun and the moon were moved by the chariots of the gods. And the golden bridle was Byakuya Koku's national treasure. That's right. Byakuya Koku. That is not the word.
What is it?
Byakuya Koku. That's the word.
Oh, Byakuyakoku. Wow, that's...
Yeah.
God, that's obnoxious.
That's the real name of this place. A nether realm without light. Byakuya Koku. I'm getting better at it. The place where sins piled high in the Evernight. Tokoyo. Only to be cleansed, revealing their true colors. But back to the trial. The people of Byakuya Koku were saved by the great serpent and thus reattained the light of the heaven. They all moved above the depths. Just so you know, that's what my name means. Above the depths. Anyway, the people of Watatsumi achieved Byakuya Koku's facilities after leaving that place. As for this place, this is one of those very facilities, the library of Byakuya Koku. To facilitate future trials, the golden bridle was moved closer by, to the back of the library to be exact. So finding this golden bridle is the first part of the trial. Well, that's what the trial guidebook in the library says anyway. How did you get here earlier than us? Oh, you're the heroes. Yours is the rough, narrow road up the front gate of the trial. As for us support staff, we have our own side routes and back doors. Wait, why do you get the easy route, you fucking jerk?
They're dead.
They're dead is what you said?
Yeah, aren't they dead?
I don't know if this guy doesn't look dead to me. What do you mean he's dead?
Oh, never mind.
He looks very much alive, so what are you talking about?
He's dead.
He's dead?
I don't know.
Is this the sixth sense now?
I'm assuming he's dead.
Well, last time we encountered a sixth sense situation, it was with the little girl, and it was by that tree that has the graves on them. The big tree in Liwa. Anyways, anyone of a more plebeian persuasion who manages to sneak in isn't going to get very far. Without the key of the moon-bathed deep to open the gate, the trial and its contents will not activate. Plus, it's not as if ordinary people would understand Byakuya Koku's script anyway. They wouldn't be able to figure out the clues. Without the golden bridle, there's no entertaining in Kanamiya and probing the secrets of its eternal night. If you really don't trust me, you're free to rough me up a bit. But, don't drag me back to the surface afterwards. Thanks. Wait, I can kick your butt? I want to kick your butt.
That's pretty kinky.
As you can see, I'm just a scholar, and with the thirst for knowledge, and with a certain tome that he must find in Byakuyakoku.
Well, he said this much, and it certainly doesn't look like he's trying to trick us. Paimon thinks we can trust him for a while.
Thanks for the token of faith. Well, I've considered the basics of this trial with you. Off you get then. This golden bridle isn't going to find itself. Oh, one other thing. I believe that this picture behind me matches Enkanamiya's topography. I suggest you study it carefully before heading out. There's a lot of big words. Oh! And then there's one there, and one there. Well, that makes my life easier, I guess. But for now, we're gonna go back to regular world. Because there's other things to do. There's a festival. What do you mean teleport is currently disabled? Gosh darn it, what do you mean? Oh.
If those memories are correct, this middle path should be open. In that case, we should be down here, right? Anyway, it's always easier to have a map with us.
Okay, can I travel now? Oh boy. There's so much to do in that area, and I don't know where to even begin. I used to love watching Inspector Gadget when I was a kid.
Who would have guessed that rebuilding the Jade Chamber would draw out such a massive monster?
Oh. Since...
Oh, for a second there, Paimon really thought the Jade Chamber was gonna be ruined again. Oh, but it's all over now. Who knows if the lantern rite can still go on after an incident like that, though. Let's ask Lady Ningguang how things are shaping up for the festival this year.
Okay, we'll ask her. Didn't it say something about my reputation in Liyue? No, it was Inazuma. I'll go there later. Okay. Let's go do lantern rite stuff.
All tasks have been handed out.
Wait, how do I get up there? What? Oh, can I travel to it? Oh, thank God. Oh, I have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen yet. Kaisen? There is a T in it. Kaisen. There's no T in it?
No T.
You're confusing me.
No T.
Jujutsu Kaisen, I've not watched yet.
Aren't you in that?
Nope.
Oh no, you're in...
I'm in God of High School. You should know I was in God of High School. You recorded that with me.
I know, but I didn't remember
Great
which
many
one it was.
things are still
'Cause you worked on
unaccounted
both?
for.
Yeah, I worked on both.
The new Jade Chamber is missing many of the contents held by its predecessor. All the literature, furniture, and ornaments I had collected followed the original Jade Chamber to its watery grave.
Well, that sucks.
Most of it was destroyed in the process, and the small handful of items that survived intact are strewn across the water's surface. Reclaiming them is taxing work. It takes someone with sturdy sea legs to handle this job. But even then, I just can't tell whether Beta will be able to fish out everything herself.
Wait, so you made Beto go and fish your stuff out of the sea for you?
To claim that I made her do anything would be imprecise. We reached a mutually beneficial agreement, as is always the case in our dealings. Payment is one aspect of it, but I also compensate her in other ways. Let's just say it's a little complicated.
Okay.
Anyway, Beto is currently in the Guyan Stone Forest area. If you're interested, go pay her a visit. You may be just the help she needs.
Okay. So we gotta go somewhere. Hi. Okay. Oh my god, I have to go all the way to the ship. Okay. Goodness Lord. Okay. We have to make it all the way to the ship. You can teleport directly to the ship? What? Since when? Oh my god, you can! Gosh darn it. Oh look, Xinyan's there.
Ningguang, you're really trying my patience. I'm sorry, but if the Jade Chamber smashed into smithereens when it hit the sea, then so did everything inside it. Just because I know the ocean doesn't mean I have the power to fish up the past. Oh, Traveler, what are you doing out this way? Great, you couldn't have picked a better time. The whole
I'm
fleet's caught
helping.
up with other things right now, so I'll take all the help I can get. Look, I even had to rope Xinyan into this.
Yeah, what's the occasion? Did you come all the way out here to do a performance?
You bet I did. Nothing official, mind you. Beta wanted to hold a feast on board, and I agreed to come play a couple of tunes. But all that went out the window when someone showed up saying they were one of Ningguang's secretaries. They called Beta away.
I think it was Bai Wen or Bai Xiao. Well, it was Bai something. Anyway,
Bye.
Ningguang apparently
They were
came up
bi.
with the bright idea of me going out on the sea and salvaging a bunch of her old valuables.
Sorry, I'm
She
12.
seems pretty willing to shell out for it, too. Well, at the end of the day, the price was right. So, yeah, we took the work. Now, if we're gonna go trawling for trinkets, we're gonna need a smaller vessel. All
A
the
smaller
available
one?
boats have been dispatched already.
Why'd
But
you
by
do
the
that?
looks of
That
it,
sounds
we're
dumb.
Still one short. Say you have your own
Wait,
vessel,
we have
do
our
ya?
own boat?
Great,
Oh, we do
let's
have our
take
own boat.
yours
I
then.
forgot about that.
The more people we have on this job, the better. Because the sooner we get this wrapped up, the sooner we can get that feast going and actually enjoy the festival.
Okay. Head to the designated location. Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Designated location! All right, here we go. There's a thing right there. So I can get my ship. Whee! Wait, can I get through this area? Dang it. Nope. Oh. Oh. I'm bad at driving. Okay, let's see if we can go around this way. What just jumped into the water? What? What just happened? Oh gosh, I'm stuck again. That was so weird. Oh my god. So basically, you're given this wave rider, but then you can't get through half of this stuff because the... Oh my god, no! I literally have to walk all the way over there? You're kidding. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to walk. Gonna have to go walk. Bye. It's nice to hang out with you all, but no. Oh, shoot. Am I gonna be able to make it? I can if I try really hard. Hold on. Okay, let's go, Mona! Mona, you got this. Mona, you got this. Oh my god, is it a pie? Oh my god, why is it a pie? Yeah, Mona for the win! Mona for the win! God, I love Mona.
So, this is it? This is your boat?
Hey, shut up. My boat's cute.
Really, compact. But it works. It's about the right size for sweeping up junk from the water surface.
The only thing is, we're packed in like sardines here. There's nowhere to put my guitar.
Xinyan, your axe is getting a little too close for comfort.
Oh, whoops! Let me try to move that out of your way.
Xinyan, why does your guitar have blades on
Okay,
it?
I honestly don't remember recording this at all.
It shoots
But this
fire,
is
too.
hilarious.
But the middle of a big festival probably isn't the best time to give you a demonstration.
But yeah, I have no
Also,
recollection of
There's
recording
a teeny
this.
tiny chance it might set your boat on
I
fire.
remember that. I
It's
remember
not a risk worth
talking
taking, no
about
matter how
a
small.
quest like this, but I have no recollection of
This
these
gal
lines.
really jazzed up her guitar.
Hold up, are those treasure hoarders?
We don't usually see these guys out at sea. Could they be here for the same reason as us? Come on, traveler. Steer us a little closer.
Yeah, I'm already doing that. How did he get his health back? Okay, there he's dead.
Huh? Why are they headed back to shore?
I don't know.
To reconvene with their posse, I'll bet. Speed it up a notch, traveler. This is a chase now.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's... Oh, I can pick it up while I'm in the
Shadows of
boat?
fate.
Oh.
Written in
Well,
the
you know.
stars.
No one said I was smart.
Cut to the chase.
They're gaining on us. We can't give them the slip. Call in Carmen.
Carmen. What kind of treasure hoarder has a name like that?
What's wrong with
One
it?
that I happen to
Oh,
know
wait,
pretty
now I
well.
remember recording these
Didn't
lines
think
because
we'd
I
be
kept on
running
making the
into
joke
him.
of where's Carmen San Diego. That's what I remember recording these lines now.
Fate is upon
It
you.
always takes one thing.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Life goes on.
Time to rock! Power cord!
Delve into destiny.
Okay, guys, if you're in chat and you're claiming I'm ignoring you, I'm not. I'm literally in the middle of playing video games.
Shadows of fate.
And claiming that I'm ignoring you when I'm like, this stream is supposed to be about me playing Genshin, so that's the priority. I can't answer every question. I can't respond to everybody. Sorry.
Incoming.
Why you... I'm confused.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Let me scry. Decided by destiny. Speed of light. Hey! Incoming.
Feel the beat!
I'm confused.
Shadows of fate.
Hey, just so you know, you should never tell my mods to stop what they're doing. They're trying to help you.
Speed of light.
And, not listening to my mods is not a good thing.
Fate is upon you.
Shred till I'm dead!
With sword comes shadow.
So please listen to my mods!
Incoming.
What art design is my favorite? I don't know. I'm not smart enough to have an opinion on that.
Don't blink.
I just like art that looks good. I don't know about styles or anything.
Stop! All of you! Are you blind? Can't you see this is Captain Beto? Captain Beto, it's been a while. Still fighting fit, I see.
I guess it has been a while, Carmen. You're looking a little worse for wear. Maybe if you did your own dirty work rather than dispatching your minions, you wouldn't be so out of breath right now.
How you jest, Beto. Very amusing.
To get serious for a second, though, I'm gonna be needing all of this. So put everything down.
Look at
and I
Paimon
won't
trying to
cause
look
you any
badass.
more trouble.
Of course. Of course. Whatever Captain Beto wants. You heard her, people. Drop the goods. Here you are. It's all here. So, we'll take our leave now?
You better take your leave. Leave, Carmen.
Wow, he did what we asked without a second thought.
He couldn't surrender quickly enough.
Couldn't run off quickly enough either.
Ugh, don't waste any more time on them. We've still got salvaging to do. Ah, but we should load this stash onto the boat first. Come on, Traveler, help me out here.
Do. Okay. It is a bit quiet only because last time I was playing, people said that it was too loud over my voice, but I can fix it. I can fix it. There, now it should be a little bit louder for you guys. Hopefully that works. Whee!
Hey, there's some things floating on the water.
Yes, Xinyan, I see it.
I can't quite make out what they are.
Thanks.
Let's bring them in and take a look. I'll take the rudder. Traveler, Xinyan, go reel them in.
We're picking up. We're going on our trip in our favorite
Hey,
floating ship.
looks like another
Wait, what?
treasure hoarder raft straight up ahead. But why is it empty?
That's not the right
I guess
lyrics.
Carmen told all his people to call it off. Smart choice.
Ah, thank
He knows who
you.
he's up against.
Thank you for saying my voice. is
Let's keep
cute.
going.
You got Ganyu? Congrats! Okie doke. Now I gotta fly over here. Gotta take care of some treasure hoarders.
Come on. We gotta wrap this up soon. Leave the junk.
But got
take
Mona
anything and
instead?
everything of
But
value.
I need that Mona. I need the Mona. No.
And I need a few of you to load the...
Oh, oops, I went too fast.
Whatever you're about to do, don't.
Look
And
at
whatever
Paimon
goods
trying to
you're
look all
holding,
badass again.
mine
Paimon
now.
can't.
Beto, what are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
I mean, what does it look like? We got lucky. Found some treasure floating around in the ocean. If you see anything you like, it's yours for the taking. A token of our esteem for the mighty Captain Beto.
Is that right? Well, good. I'll take it all.
Come on. Be reasonable here.
Reasonable.
Me and the guys have been busting a gut gathering all this up.
It's not
You
yours.
gotta leave us a little something, surely.
Let me make this crystal clear. These things do not belong to you, and they never will. So you're gonna put them down, and then you're gonna get as far away from me as is physically possible.
That's a little.
Oh, it's your first
hey,
Mona? That's
why
great,
don't we
though.
start over here?
I mean,
huh?
I know she was
You
trying to
see,
get
we-
Ganyu, but still.
Huh.
Mona's
Sounds a
great
lot
character.
like you're stalling
I'm not
to
biased
me.
or anything.
Talk is cheap.
It's not
Let's
like
settle
she's
this
my
the
main.
old-fashioned way.
Who's there? Right on target.
Okay, I haven't played with Beto in a long time.
Back at ya!
There you go. I forget how powerful she is, though. Holy crap.
Ha!
Delves into destiny. Incoming. Hey, cut to the chase.
I said Bidoof wrong? You're right, I did.
Don't blink.
I did say Bidoof wrong.
To ashes! Ha!
I got him stuck in a
boat's
corner.
loaded in the water, boss. Come take a look.
Captain Beto pulls no punches. Retreat! Retreat!
If the boss is bailing, we'd better bail too.
Whoa, looks like they're out of here.
We're sorry we offended you, Captain Beto.
Are you
Give
sorry?
us some time. We'll find a way to make it right. I promise.
Oh.
Boy, they sure ran off quickly.
Who cares? They didn't take anything with them. The bigger problem here is there's no way all of this is going to fit onto your boat.
Nope.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Unload the boat and put everything here in one place. Based on the original plan, Sea Drake's boat should be coming past here at some point. When they get here, we'll hitch a ride with them. In the meantime, traveler, head back to the Jade Chamber and deliver a message to Ningguang for me.
Okay.
Just tell her we're almost done fishing for trinkets here, so she should start getting my compensation ready.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, traveler. If both Carmen and Leo were here, then I wonder if that other boss of theirs, Big Sis, is snooping around.
Big sis.
I've got to tell Sea Drake and the rest of the crew to stay on high alert.
Cool. All right, back to Ningguang. Oh, that wasn't talking to Ningguang. There we go.
Welcome back. I trust Beto is making good progress on salvaging the items.
Yes.
Treasure hoarders. I see. Yes, I can imagine that must have been rather irksome. It sounds like you scared them off on this occasion, but it won't end there. They are not the
That was
type
a
to
weird
forgive and forget.
movement for Ningguang.
You needn't concern yourself with them any further, though. Leave them to Beto. She is well versed in handling treasure hoarders.
True.
I will be sure to make preparations for her compensation. I also owe you my thanks for coming all this way to deliver Beto's message. Here, please take this as a token of my appreciation. Now, please excuse me. I have other business that demands my attention. I wish you a fun-filled festival.
All right. Hooray! Okay, so that's something.
Looks stunning today.
What's an immaculate talisman? Spidey's in the chat. That's hilarious because Eddie is playing Spider-Man.
Spidey's on the chat.
Yeah, Spidey's in the chat. All right. Now we got that. Let's go to this one. I think I can fly from here. Whee. Oh, I love flying at Liyue at night. It looks so pretty. Look how pretty it is. Look at all the lanterns! They're so pretty.
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks on the list to the appropriate departments. Also, be sure to tell them that though the lantern rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. It's us again.
No, of course not. You are my honored guests.
We're
And
honored
given
guests?
the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the lantern rite?
That's right. So what's on the agenda for the festival this year?
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is planning a fireworks show this year. It should certainly be worth your time. Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the lantern rite. But with all that has occurred in Liyue as of late, I think the people of the city need something to warm their hearts. A feeling of everyone coming together in solidarity.
Okay.
So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of particular magnificence. Something that would be closer to the hearts of every citizen. We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue. We shall choose a timely moment during the festival to set off all the fireworks in unison, allowing the sparkling lights and excitement to resonate with the hearts of the people.
Fireworks? But we've already seen fireworks in other places before.
Not these ones! Why are you being
Is there
rude?
something special about the fireworks in Liyue?
Why does Paimon always gotta be rude?
Fireworks were originally developed alongside
First of all,
many
but
other
fireworks are
inventions
cool no
here
matter
in
what.
Liyue.
And second of all, shut up,
When our
Paimon.
ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people. In those days, it was difficult for people to contact one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary. But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tend the fields anymore, so the use of firecrackers for emergencies also began to dwindle.
I
But
can't wait to
through
see you
our
at
local
Comic-Con
customs,
too.
the
It's gonna be so
pioneering
much
spirit
fun.
of the firecrackers has been passed down to this very day. We made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Wow. Everything has so much history in Liyue.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. That is the nature of Liyue. I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
Well, I don't think Yoimiya has ever been outside of Inazuma. Because remember, it's really hard. Well, with the Vision Hunter Cree, it was really hard to get in and out. So, I don't think... Canonically, I don't think she's traveled outside of Inazuma yet.
What should I put in my letter?
Every time I see
Thanks.
this young perform,
And with that,
reminds me of her.
the fate of the goo.
to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Qingce Village too, you know.
But,
Kuching
Lady
laying down
Kuching,
the law.
what about our budget?
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount of funds to properly carry out a task. If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for their approval. Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We mustn't lose sight of our goal.
Yes, Lady Kuching. I understand.
Good. And please remember, safety first. Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good to see you. Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete.
Yay!
I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facilities. It's all in a day's work.
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days. I am sure a break would not be amiss.
No, it's fine. Really, I can handle it. Pengyi, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. I'll return shortly. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and enjoy the festivities.
Yay! Enjoy
Pengyi,
festivities!
Is everything clear? Please remember the tasks I've given you.
Yes, Lady Kuching. Don't worry.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. I must get going. Lady
Okay.
Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again, so time is of the essence. Oh, one moment. I almost forgot. Here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested, so she had me keep one to give to you. Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own fireworks. You should try it when you have the chance.
Whew. Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now. Well, more like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were talking, but still. Did you notice
Paimon kept quiet for once.
Lady Kuching is a lot more outspoken than she used to be. And she seems a whole lot busier, too. Wonder why?
Thank you for the
Ever
super
since the
chat,
Adepti
Corrupted
left Liyue
Apollo.
Harbor in the hands of mortals,
Paimon is my favorite
we
character. Nothing
Qixing have taken up the
bad better happened to
responsibility of
her.
leading
Also,
the
I'm
people.
quitting. Aw, thank you.
We have taken charge
the
of many
bird at?
vital tasks in
The
various
bird.
sectors, and
This
we are
bird,
responsible for planning and organizing
Eating
all
food.
sorts of affairs. That said, being in charge of everything
she's,
inevitably
like, right
takes
there.
its toll. It's exhausting at times.
What do I think
Jiangzhou
about
was
Zach? Zach is
responsible
like a
for
little
planning
brother
the
to me.
Lantern Rite and
I talk to him all the time. I was
but
talking to
her
him
father
today.
is getting quite old now, so she transferred to another department this year. In the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Kuching and myself. I am the head organizer, while Kuching is responsible for the highly anticipated fireworks show. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate.
Yeah,
Kuching
Zach
is
and I-
disciplined,
Zach and I are
yet
really close.
passionate about her work, so she's naturally the best fit for
I
the
love
job.
that kid.
She's definitely disciplined. No doubt about that.
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now. I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is.
Zach is in
She
I, the
uses her
Somnium
wit
Files,
to
yes.
talk circles around anyone. Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you try talking to her? Maybe she... Thank you, Traveler. I am glad you are able to help. Kuching can be a tough nut to crack sometimes. I still have other business to attend to at the Jade Chamber. I'll leave Kuching in your capable hands.
Are you sure you can really persuade Kuching to take a break? Even Ningguang herself couldn't manage to convince her. Besides,
It's true.
before you can persuade someone, you have to at least understand how they feel at the moment. Kuching has been working non-stop without a break.
Look, here's the thing. You don't necessarily have to like Paimon, because that's an opinion about a character, you know, that's in a video game. You can have any opinion that you want about Paimon. That is totally fine. Because, although I disagree, I don't find Paimon annoying, like, because I don't find high-pitched voices annoying, clearly, as I have a parrot, and if you have a parrot, well, unless you're Eddie and you just like being tortured to death, you generally get used to high-pitched voices. Not to mention, I had to get used to my own voice for my whole life, so, you know, there you go. That being said, if you have a legitimate reason why Paimon, like why you don't like Paimon, that's valid. Because, although I don't hate Paimon, there are definitely plenty of times where I'm like, why is she being a bitch? I will actually, like, there have been times where I'm like, well, that was a rude, Paimon. So, you know, everybody's opinion is different. You're allowed to hate Paimon if you want. I might disagree with you on some of those reasons, but there are definitely plenty of times where Paimon is just actively being an asshole. And I'm like, nah, you can hate Paimon for that. That's fine.
Duh! Come on, everyone knows that. Think harder. How does she feel deep, deep down inside?
How's he supposed to know, you jerk?
Or maybe we could ask a friend. You know, someone more knowledgeable about these things.
Yes, actually, Nioro, because we worked on Eye of the Somnium Files, and the director for the first Eye of the Somnium Files is working on Genshin, he suggested us for auditions. So, me, Jackie Lastra, Erica Harlicker, Zach Aguilar, Allegra Clark, Sean Chiplock, all of us were literally, like, the director was like, I loved working with them on this previous game, so you should give them all auditions, and now we're all in the game, so. Oh, yeah, I also have a love-hate relationship with Paimon. It's very much a love-hate relationship, for sure. But I think that's the way it's supposed to be with Paimon. Like, you love Paimon when she's being sweet and adorable, and then you hate Paimon when she's being rude and uncouth.
Huh? Zhongli? Oh, there's no arguing that. Zhongli it is then. Paimon thinks he's still a consultant at
Dude,
the
Paimon maybe has, like, one brain cell, and that's even giving her a lot of credit, okay? And I'm pretty sure Paimon shares that brain cell with the Traveler at sometimes. Because the Traveler can be dumb too sometimes. Whee! Do I have to go inside? What's my favorite Paimon line?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Hello. How may I help you? Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid he is currently out with the director.
Out with the director? Oh, you mean for work?
The director said that they were going for a walk. If you'd prefer, you could go look for them at third round knockout. I've heard the director often goes there to do, promotion.
I love Hu Tao.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite.
Guava!
Hats off to you, Xiangling.
Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach.
Oh my god,
The flavor
I'm hungry.
is just to die for.
That's my signature dipping sauce. I knew it would taste great.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions, then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce, before finally sizzling in hot oil. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. Everything must be balanced just right.
No, I want fish.
It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an exquisite one.
Oh,
Do I collab with the other
quite
VAs
a
too?
compliment, don't you think?
Yeah, all the time.
I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
And I thought I have a way with words.
I literally
But
have
you
videos
certainly
on
take
this
the prize,
channel
Mr.
of me
Zhongli.
doing that.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is infamous in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling.
What? How is that?
Are you guys talking about tasty food again?
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes. Oh, you must be
Hi.
here for the lantern rite.
Isn't that pretty obvious? Anybody could have guessed that.
Oh, yeah, come on. Can't you take a joke?
You
No.
came at the perfect
Paimon
time.
doesn't know what a
I
joke
was
is.
just letting everyone try my latest dish. The owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhongli and Hu Tao seem to like it too, but I think it never hurts to let more people do a taste test. How about it, you two? Would you like to have a taste? Huh. Don't have to ask Paimon twice, or once even.
Thank you, but we're here to see Mr. Young.
You mean we're not gonna try any? Oh, fine. Let's get down to business.
To defeat
We meet again, Traveler.
the Huns.
I trust your journey
there
is
is
going
literally a take where I improv that at the end of it. Of course, they didn't use that in the game because I believe Disney would then sue us. But it was fun to do while I could in the booth for fun.
Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
You don't
So
mess with the
come
mouse.
on. Why are you looking for our good consultant? Do enlighten us. And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since we just happened to be here.
Business? What kind of business would the Wangsheng funeral parlor possibly have during a festival?
People
Even
die during
the
festivals.
most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural
Yeah.
course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? But there isn't a need to be alarmed. It's just a nice day today, and I thought we could go for a walk while doing a little promotion for our business. Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director. Now then, Traveler. What brings you to see me today?
How can I have opinions on Senora? Isn't she dead? Can't really have opinions on a dead person anymore.
Yes. The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
Yeah, everyone knows you're super knowledgeable. Paimon bets she would listen to someone like you.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same weight as they once did. Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuheng. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just as easily produce the opposite of the desired effect.
Oh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Then what should we do?
We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to the matter, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your
favorite
message
Zhongli
conveyed
line?
within it. Such a
Osmanthus
story
line,
can be
something,
achieved by
something,
referencing
something.
topics from her daily
I don't know
life.
a lot of his lines.
The story could prove
I just
even
know
more
he says
effective
Osmanthus
if you
wine
weave
a
in
lot.
something about someone close to her.
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Nope, no
I knew
brain
you'd
cells.
understand what to do. Well done, traveler.
Turns out the traveler
Go
took it
collect
for that
some
day.
source materials for your story.
Good night,
Of
John.
course,
Thank you for being here.
I can always provide you with my advice, if needed. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuhang. You are on amiable terms with the Yuhang, which makes you the natural candidate.
I am?
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk with people who know Kuching, right?
Oh, right, that.
So who should we start with?
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching!
Okay, so Nyaro, I respectfully disagree with you that the Wangcheng Funeral Parlor doesn't promote the act of death. And here is why. You can disagree with me on this, but just let me give you my reasonings or my thoughts behind that. Because when you first meet Hu Tao actively says, hey, you know there's a buy one, get one free option. And if you plan your funeral in advance, you get a discount. Now, here's the thing. The only way you'd be able to plan your funerals in advance is if you knew what day you were going to die. And that means you would possibly unalive yourself on said day. So that's case number one. But then the buy one, get one free option that she has, or half off or whatever, is she now advocating a double unaliving? Like a dual unaliving situation that you do with your friend? So, that would be the reasons why I respectfully disagree with you. You're allowed to disagree with me if you wish, but the Wangcheng Funeral Parlor absolutely does promote death, and the event of death, and the act of death, based off of those two promotions that Hu Tao has come up with. Oh, that's right, Chris, that's right! Hu Tao actively also said that they will help you get to your funeral on time if you are still alive. That's actually a line from Hu Tao! So, they very much do promote the act of dying and unaliving. Opinions on Venti? He's a tone-deaf bard. I thought that was clear. Right, but here's the thing. Hu Tao specifically said plan the date of your funeral. You would have to know when you were going to die for that.
Fucking Christ.
So, just saying.
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of parting.
You are most welcome, Yuhang. It was the least I could do.
Why? And what's with your strange expression? Oh, I see. My apologies. I appear to have interrupted your conversation with Mr. Zhongli.
No, not at
Kuching,
all.
are you here looking for us?
Yes, I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be
Thank you
fitting
for the
to send them
super
some
chat!
festive
Paimon should be in
gifts.
Super Smash
On behalf
Bros.
of the Liyue Qixing.
What would Paimon would
when
get
we were
hit
fighting to
once
defend
by
Liyue
like
Harbor
a
together?
turnip from Peach and then
You could
cry.
just as easily
I
go
don't
and
think that
find
would
them
be a
and
good
do
idea.
your cars.
Yes, but we only met briefly
I
on
don't
that
think
single
Paimon's that
occasion.
powerful.
The Adepti may have already forgotten about me. And I'm concerned it would be imprudent to show up so suddenly. Which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask you to introduce me
I have not met
first.
the voice of Shenhe. I'm very excited to in the future, possibly.
Unfortunately,
but,
Ganyu is on leave at the moment, so I'm unable to get in touch with her.
Yeah,
I'm afraid I'll
I
still
don't know
require
her, but
your
she seems really
assistance.
cool.
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person? It sure doesn't seem easy to be a Qixing.
Right, but Nero, currently the director is Hu Tao, therefore represents Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Currently, we're not talking about in the past. I'm talking current.
Thank you, Traveler. Let me go and prepare the gifts. I'm sorry
Paimon
to make
can
you run
solo the
errands with me
entire
during our big
Inazuma?
festival. I
Then
promise
why
to make
doesn't
this
she
quick,
actually
and I'll be
try and
sure
help
to
the
get
Traveler?
You back in time to enjoy the fireworks
She never
show.
does. Paimon would make Ganon cry. I doubt that. Ganon would just like
together
kick in face, like boom, kick
All right.
in face.
I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work.
You know that one move that he does?
Speaking of which,
I love that kick.
Mr.
It's a great
Zhongli,
kick.
the fireworks
Also
show
does
will
some
be
crazy
particularly
amounts of
exciting
damage.
this year. Please, don't miss it.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find
If
me
there
at
was
the Jade
any
Chamber once you're ready.
thing that Paimon could do in Super Smash Bros, it would be annoying the characters until they just fall off the stage. That would be Paimon's fighting style.
That's the Yuheng. Efficient and reliable as ever.
You're really reliable too, Zhongli.
No, he's not! Since when?
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our
Paimon
earlier
literally calls him a
conversation.
parasite to society.
Once
How is
you've
that
collected
reliable?
enough story
Maybe
material,
reliably a
we can
parasite
meet
to
here
society,
again and
sure.
discuss things further.
I don't want to read. Reading's hard and I don't like doing it. I already have to do it a lot for my job. Okay, now we got this one. Oh, I got stuck.
What are you staring at?
Thanks, lady. Here's a shell lantern for you.
Look how pretty the fishes are! Oh my god. That is so pretty. Babe, have you seen this?
Maybe.
Look. You can pause it.
What? Oh yeah.
Look how pretty the fishies are. Kind of looks like a like Pisces. My brother's a Pisces. Hello, Birdie. Did you come to grace me with your presents? Come here.
Gather round. If you're passing by, don't pass this up. Introducing the amazing Shadow Lantern.
Shadow lantern?
Oh boy.
Ooh, Paimon's never heard of this one before.
You did last year?
You two look like you're out to have some fun. Care to check out the Shadow Lantern, my latest invention, made to amaze
I thought we did this
and
last year.
amuse. It's very simple. All you have to do is rotate the objects inside the Shadow Lantern. Get all the shadows to merge in a certain way, and the
no,
most
I do not.
incredible images will be revealed before your
But
very
also they're not
eyes.
announced, so even if I
Intrigued?
did
You
know,
should try
I
it
wouldn't
out
be
for
able to tell you.
yourself. It's set up
Baiju
right
has not been
here.
announced yet,
Please,
voice actor
peruse
wise.
and use at
So
your
even if I
leisure.
did know who it
I
was,
hope the
I could not
Shadow
tell you.
Lantern shows you something
Because I'd be under NDA.
truly spectacular.
Sounds pretty cool. Let's give it a whirl.
Last year's was different? Oh, okay. I don't know. Looks the same to me. It's a riddle. What am I looking for? I think it's this. Oh, yeah, I did it. Cool. I like this puzzle. Oh, it's a boat. Yeah, it's a boat. I like this puzzle a lot. Hey, it's a kite. Oh, I have to wait 3 hours? Damn it. I like that puzzle. That was cool. Oh my goodness, we have to go all the way back here? Hey, yeah, unless I specifically asked chat to help out, please don't try to help out. Backseat gaming is not cute. And it's uncalled for. And honestly, isn't it more fun to just watch me struggle? Let me specifically ask you guys for help, because sometimes I actually like the journey of figuring it out myself. So, please no backseat gaming. Thank you. And also, definitely listen to my mods when they say no backseat gaming. Because they're saying that for a reason. And it's because I asked them to. According to Pallet, their latest lead seemed pretty promising. Okay. Yeah, you definitely should not go up to Dragonspine because you're a child. Of course, we bring Chi-Chi and Klee up there, so maybe we need to rewrite the rules. I do have a parrot. Wanna come and say hi? What are you doing? I would like you to actually come and say hi to me.
Are you being a hoe?
Come here.
Step
She
up.
won't step up.
Step up.
Come on, baby. There you go. Everybody wants to say hi to you. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Zulu. Hi, Zulu. Oh, there. Are you a happy bird? You a happy birdie? Hello, happy birdie. Mwah. What? Who's a happy birdie? Mwah. Is Zulu a happy birdie? Are you a happy birdie? Oh, baby. Mwah. I love Zulu. Oh, she requires pets, so unfortunately that's gonna happen now. Pets. What are you doing? Are you biting my nails? Are you biting my nails? Who's a cute bird? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Yep, Zulu. This is the bird that runs runs the Twitter account. She is my publicity bird. She runs the Twitter account about me. Hello, hello. Oh, what? Meep. Zulu is female, but honestly, like, that really doesn't mean much in bird terms because there's not, like, it just basically means that she has the ability to lay eggs, but, like, realistically, gender doesn't really exist in animals, and especially in birds. Oh, definitely an agent of chaos. They're discussing about Joel's dad. I am the real voice actor of Paimon. The English one, at least. Because obviously there are 4 official Paimons. The Chinese one, the Japanese one, the Korean one, and then me, the English one. So, I'm one of 4. Oh, Cheap and Tasty Chop Suey Lady is fantastic. I love Cheap and Tasty Chop Suey Lady. She deserves an award. Best NPC. Oh, your sister loves my bird? Thank you. Zulu is my hype bird, aren't ya? It's very funny when, she loves to, she doesn't like, when we take showers, she doesn't go in the water with us, but she likes, like, hanging out in the shower because she likes the steam and the heat from the water. And she also, like, gets really excited and starts screeching a lot. She loves it.
Going to explore the ruins today?
Which Paimon line do you want me to do? Kevin! Hi, Kevin!
Which Kevin?
Marvel.
Hi, boyfriend!
Did you hear that, Kevin? Your boyfriend said hi, boyfriend.
Shadows of fate! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Amp it up!
Alright, there we go. We did it!
What do you mean, hee-hee?
There you go.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Kevin said boyfriendo. I don't know why you have to talk through me. Like, go into the chat yourself and talk to your boyfriend. Eddie can't come to the phone right now because he's playing Spider-Man. Again. For the second time. It is a good game. That's funny that your sister is into Five Nights at Freddy. Does she know that the same voice actor who voices Freddy also voices a character in this game? Did she catch that when you fought that character? Because it's the Abyss Herald. The Abyss Herald is the same voice actor who plays Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy. I can't say that in Paimon's voice because that's not canon, and I need MiHoYo approval to say non-canon lines as Paimon. What's my favorite video game? I have a few. Transistor, Mega Man X, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda Wind Waker, and Zelda Majora's Mask. Oh, God, I forgot. Also, Harvest Moon 64. Sorry, I had to add that one on. You like my bird? Thank you. Yeah, Kellen Goff is the voice of Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy, and it's also the voice of the Abyss Herald. You have a cinnamon version of Zulu? Aww.
That's adorable.
That's so cute. We want to get another green cheek. But I don't have the money right now. So if you want to donate the money for me to get another bird, I would greatly appreciate it. Cause I want to give Zulu a friend. You know, only if you want to. You don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to. But you know, I would really like it. Cause then Zulu would have a friend. Just you don't have to though. It's fine. It's fine. I am diagnosed with autism. I originally was actually diagnosed with Asperger's, but I don't use Asperger. Actually, so Asperger's is not some kind of autism. It just is autism. The thing is that I was diagnosed back almost 10 years ago. And that was back when they used autism, Asperger's as a version of autism, but it's actually not a version of autism, it's just autism. And also, using the term Asperger's is actually super anti-Semitic, so we should just not say it anymore, and I'll tell you why. First of all, Asperger's comes from an actual Nazi, and the reason why what he called certain people with autism Asperger's was because they considered those types of autistic people to be the good autistics, and yes, they did use that terminology. It's extremely harmful to the autistic community. And in fact, in the DSM-5 that is now out, Asperger's has been completely eradicated as a diagnosis. So even though you were diagnosed with Asperger's, quote unquote, you actually just have autism. You're just autistic.
Leads to misconception.
And also, no therapist, psychologist, whatever should be using that term anymore. It's anti-Semitic. It is literally not in the DSM-5 anymore. It's not a diagnosis anymore. It doesn't exist. What does exist is autism is a spectrum, and I don't mean like from a line of left to right. Autism is like a circular spectrum that is people with autism have different needs than others, and that is the difference. That is the difference between some people with autism and some people that are. So some people are verbal autistic, some people are not verbal autistic. Some people have more issues with sensitivities, physical sensitivities. Some have more hearing sensitivities. Some have, so basically, yeah. So also, there is no such thing as low or high functioning autistic. Get that out of your vocabulary. Calling yourself low or high functioning is actually also really damaging to the autistic community for multiple reasons. It's under the same premise of what Asperger's is considered. It's basically saying that you are the good autistic versus bad autistic. There's no such thing as a good autistic person or a bad autistic person. We all have autism. We have different forms of autism, period. It is a spectrum, that is all. There's no such thing as high or low functioning, because here's the thing. People would like to say that I am high functioning when they first meet me, and it really bothers me, because when I start to tell them about the needs that I need, they don't believe me. They don't believe that I actually need the accommodations that I need. For example, did y'all know that I'm not allowed to cook in the house? I'm allowed to use the microwave. I am not allowed to cook with an open flame in my house because I have almost burnt down the house several times. Because I am incapable of cooking. It is actually a disability of mine. Whereas I know other autistic people that are fine with cooking. I can't drive for longer than an hour. I know other autistic people that are fine with driving forever. And then there's some autistic people that can't drive at all.
Astrologers
like,
must rid
so
themselves
saying
of
high or
material
low
desires.
functioning
Only
is super damaging to the autistic community. We don't use that anymore. You're just autistic. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get on this whole diatribe, but it's really important that we get this information out because there are still psychologists out there that are really bad. For example, I've been on the search for another psychologist for a really long time, and my first red flag is when they tell me, you must have high-functioning autism, and I say, we are over. The minute that they say that to me, I say, have you read the DSM-5? Because clearly you haven't.
Divination
and
is
also
about precisely
we're not a good
foretelling
fit.
one's written destiny.
Because as a person who
that fate
is
only leads to
a
misconception.
psychologist should at least know that that is damaging terminology when dealing with autistic people. But that terminology also, a lot of that came from also like the high and low functioning. It came from Asperger's, that being all super anti-Semitic. But it was a way for basically people in Autism Speaks, which we all know Autism Speaks is a freaking hate group. It was a way for Autism Speaks to say, to basically say that dealing with certain autistic children is is easier than others. And that's also super not true. My parents had a hell of a time dealing with me as a child when I would throw autistic meltdowns and them not knowing why I was throwing a meltdown. Because I couldn't verbalize it. Like, it's funny, I am verbal, but there are times when I become nonverbal. So I do have some nonverbal issues. Obviously, I'm not nonverbal all the time, but I do have moments where I do go nonverbal. It tends to be when I am more overstimulated, because my brain literally can't find the words or be able to speak them. But basically, yeah. But yeah, the term Asperger's, that's anti-Semitic, and it's literally not even a diagnosis anymore. It's not. And also, so again, that the word Asperger's actually was named after a Nazi, and it was his way of saying that these autistic Jewish people were worth living, and these autistic Jews were not worth living.
Only by
It was a way to basically kill autistic people
around them.
And saying that which ones were worthy of life or not, which is disgusting because all autistic people are worthy of life. It's funny, and
Is Daddy on top of that mountain?
why do I think it's harmful? I don't think it's harmful. I know it's harmful. I'm sorry. Is anti-Semitism is harmful? What are you talking about? Anti-Semitism is harmful. We don't kill autistic people? Are you kidding? Autism Speaks has been horrible to autistic people and has even said that mothers that kill their own autistic children should be looked with, they should be, sorry. Autism Speaks has actually said that mothers who kill their autistic children should be seen with like that they are the victims because they had to deal with that autistic child.
On top of that mountain.
So
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Is Daddy on top of that mountain?
I don't really mind where you live if you don't understand. Like, the point is that autistic people. I'm literally telling you why certain terminology and certain words are damaging to the autistic community, and if you don't want to listen to that,
Daddy,
then you don't belong
that
here.
Mountain?
Like, if you are not going to listen to the autistic community when we tell you that these words or these terminologies are really harmful to us, then why are you here?
Is Daddy on top of that mountain?
But you're not listening.
Is Daddy on top of that mountain?
I just said why the term Asperger's is bad for the autistic community. It is anti-Semitic. It is harmful to the Jewish community and to the autistic community because also, like, separating autistic people, saying certain autistic people are better than other autistic people is just damaging within itself. It's also, it's not part of the DSM-5 anymore, so the term doesn't even exist as a diagnosis anymore. Then why did your psychiatry say that you're Asperger's? Because they're terrible psychiatrists, that's why. I just said that the term Asperger's is not part of the DSM-5 anymore. Period.
Astrologers must
So,
rid themselves
so
of
if
material
your
desires.
psychiatrist used
Only
that,
by
then
ridding
they're not a
oneself of
good
clutter Can one
psychiatrist.
see the true world around them.
No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
On top of that mountain.
And also, if you have a problem understanding this, there's information about this on Google. And it's easily look it up. You can literally look up the DSM-5 right now. And look that it tells you exactly why they don't use the term Asperger's anymore. And also, when I literally tell you that something is anti-Semitic, and you say that you basically don't listen
Fate
to
is
that,
called as such,
you're
for it
basically
cannot be
telling
changed,
Jewish people that you
nor
don't
can it
care
be
what they
reversed.
think or feel either.
It can only but be accepted.
Daddy, on top
That
of that
term is super
mountain.
harmful to Jewish people, let alone Jewish people with autism. And do not tell my mod to stop. Do not tell my mod to stop.
Is Daddy on top of that mountain?
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Bottom line is, the term Asperger's is still used by some psychiatrists, but psychiatrists are also not necessarily perfect people. And also, my number one thing when going and getting a psychiatrist is the minute that they tried to tell me that I'm high functioning or that I have Asperger's, I don't see them anymore. Because they clearly didn't read the current DSM-5, the current DSM-5. The one that actually states what autism is and how it should be diagnosed. And how Asperger's is a harmful term.
Is Daddy on top of that mountain?
And please don't tell me to chill on this subject.
Is Daddy on top of that mountain?
How's my week been?
Daddy
really stressful, honestly.
On top of that mountain?
Really stressful. How far am I in the game? I have no idea. I'm at the festival.
Is Daddy on top of that mountain?
Zulu, are you trying to snuggle with my hair? Zulu's trying to snuggle with my hair.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
I had a doctor that literally told me once, by the way, that Crohn's disease didn't affect the digestive tract. When I want you to look up, I just if you don't know what Crohn's disease is, Google it really fast and come back to me and tell me how dumb that doctor was. Like, but it's true. Like, doctors, people with PhDs, that does not mean they're smart, by the way. Doctors are some of the dumbest people I've met in my life. And sorry, not sorry, maybe if they actually listened to their patients, I would consider them to be smarter. But it's actually funny. I had a doctor that was a really good one time. Yeah, no, I literally had a doctor that told me, a person with Crohn's disease, who's been dealing with it since I was, for over 20 years, who's been dealing with it for 20 years now. I've been diagnosed with Crohn's disease for 20 years, and this happened 2 years ago. I went to the emergency room. I said I was having abdominal pain. I think it's a Crohn's flare. And he looked me in the eye and said, Crohn's disease doesn't affect your diet. Like, because I was like, so my intestines are inflamed. And he looked me in the eye and said, Crohn's disease doesn't affect the digestive tract. So at that point, I requested a new doctor. Like, I literally, I was like, I am getting a new doctor right this second. Which, by the way, honestly, of the bowel disease that affects the lining of the digestive, exactly, neuro. The immediate result is exactly that. And I question that every single day of my life. And so you want to know what? If you ever feel bad, it's okay, Dubbing Club Studios, it's fine. You're good. But if you ever feel bad, guys, just remember that there was a doctor out there who actually said to a person with Crohn's that Crohn's doesn't affect the digestive tract.
I shall protect the lady of the
And then you won't feel stupid anymore because that guy exists. And somehow they let him have a PhD. So that's how you know doctors are dumb. And you should, like, honestly, this is why they tell you to get a second opinion, by the way. This is why they always tell you to get a second opinion. Because some doctors are, a lot of doctors are stupid. It is, yeah. Oh yeah, I immediately, it was funny, I did get an apology from the emergency room hospital, like, later, because when you request a new doctor, you have to give them the reason why, and, like, the supervisor was like, wait, what? What did he say to you? Like, even the supervisor, who's not even a doctor, was like, okay, yeah, you're gonna get a new doctor. I had to wait extra time, which kind of sucked. At least, like, the registered nurse was able to give me pain medication, though. Oh, yeah, mango. Mango. Yeah. When, if you ever feel dumb, just remember that doctor exists. Wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we have to go and see if that shrine is good. So what happened to said doctor? I don't know, he wasn't my doctor anymore. Screwed off for all I care. I think he is still working there, but because I've seen him since I am a frequent flyer at the ER. What are you laughing about? Well, that's true, though. I am.
Which of the starry skies do these thunderbolts fall from?
I think I am owed points at this point. No. I frequent the ER so much that I should be on a reward system at this point. I should. I absolutely should be on a reward system with the ER. I go there so often. I had 4 surgeries last year.
Divination is about
4 of
precisely
them.
foretelling one's written destiny.
And that's not
Over-embellishing
including
that
all of
fate
the
only
times that I
leads to
went to the
misconception.
ER. So, like, yeah. No, I should be on a reward system. I really should. I was just in the ER like a week ago. No, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago I was in the ER. And even before then, I was in the ER. I was in the ER on Thanksgiving Day. I was in the ER a few days before Christmas. I was in the ER 2 weeks ago. I was in the ER back in October. And then I also got surgery in October, separate things. I was in the ER in last August. Like I literally go to the ER all the time. Therefore, I should have a reward system. Oh, emergency room. At a hospital? What am I doing? Oh, just setting off some incense. Also, she pooped on me. Can you get me paper towel, please? Yeah. Hi. Oh, did you give her mango?
Yes.
Right before bed? She's gonna get all hyper. It's bedtime.
She always gets hyper before bedtime.
Oh, thank you. I do wish you luck. I wish you much luck. Just, listen to your patients and believe them. Vigilant yakshas. Yeah, you go to the hospital so much you get a free sundae. All right, it is 10 p.m. Sorry about earlier. I almost had an autistic meltdown. And I try not to have those on the internet. Try being the operative word. Obviously, I can't control some of it. Yes, the correct name is autism. Just autism. You did get it right. Good. See, you're learning. Thank you. That's awesome. That's absolutely correct. And again, remember, there's no such thing as high or low functioning autism. It's just autism. And we just have different accommodational needs.
You tone-deaf bard!
There you go.
Paimon is not emergency food.
Yes, you can also use autism spectrum disorder, or ASD for short, as long as you understand that the spectrum doesn't mean high to low functioning. That's not what the spectrum is. It's a circle. The spectrum is not a line, it's a circle.
Kind of like how straight you are. A circle.
Okay, we're not talking about my sexuality right now. Everybody knows I'm gay. I'm eating a mango. Hold on.
Paimon is not emergency food.
There you go. Yeah, it's more like a color spectrum. The information might have not been. Oh, like, here's the thing. I know in Turkey they do have a word for autism. I know that for sure because I have another friend in Turkey who is autistic and they use autism. So you probably just got a really crappy psychiatrist. That's really what it is because it's literally on the DSM-5 that term is not used as anymore. And it's anti-Semitic, and so that's not entirely your fault for that reason. You kind of got the short end of the stick at that point. But yeah. It's 2021. No one's straight anymore. Did I miss a year? Yeah, it's 2022 actually. But yeah, they do use the term autistic in Turkey. I don't remember the word for it in Turkish, but it does exist. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm hopefully not going to have a meltdown after this, because usually when I think I'm okay, I end up having a meltdown anyway, and it's not fun. So anyways, thank you everybody for being here. Oh, I do have a few announcements. I'm not a part of it just because there was a lot going on with moving and everything, and I feel bad because I originally said that I was going to be a part of it, but like moving, and I've had like 4 meltdowns in 1 week last week. It's been rough dealing with new situations and all that stuff. And but the Genshin Impact Game for Change is going on right now, so even though I'm not doing it, I encourage you all to support it as much as possible. There's so many people that have put up their prints. Basically, how I believe the Game for Change works, the Genshin Impact Game for Change works, is that for every signed print you buy, another print is also signed for a child in Children's Hospital. So it is a charity. It's a charity. And it's run by Streamly, and a lot of people like Kaylee Mills put it on her Twitter, Erica Harlicker put it on her Twitter. There's so many different voice actors that are involved in it. I highly suggest again, support it because it's really fun. Also, there is a giveaway with the Game for Change thing. I'm gonna look it up right now so that way I don't like tell you guys the wrong thing. But Kaylee put it on her Twitter. And it's a possibility of winning a PS5 and also a free coaching session by the voice director of Genshin Impact. So he will teach you tricks into voice acting and stuff like that. So I'm retweeting it Zulu's retweeting it right now because I have Eddie's phone here. So yeah, at Streamly.com to enter to win for some Genshin Impact goodies, or you can donate or buy a print to be automatically entered to win a PS5 or a 1-hour coaching session with Genshin Impact voice director Chris Fiala. So those are 2 of the prizes. They are separate prizes. Sorry, I don't think I expressed that. But you could win a PS5 or you could win a coaching session from the director of Genshin Impact, and that's all through streamly.com/game for change. And again, it's a charity where basically if you buy a signed print, another print will also be signed for a child with a child at Children's Hospital, I think. I've already told people why Zulu handles my Twitter. It's because I literally got banned from Twitter for telling Zach that I was gonna unalive him in Among Us, which is the point of the game. He was talking about Among Us, and I told him I was gonna unalive him in it. And they banned me because they thought I was actually threatening real violence. And I was like, I was talking about a video game. So, that's why. That's literally why. So now Zulu has a Twitter and she talks about me, so it's fine. But yeah, Game for Change. Also, speaking of Among Us, that's happening Saturday. On Saturday at 7 p.m., we're streaming Among Us. It's gonna be here on my YouTube. I'm streaming it. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, but yeah, Among Us this Saturday, 7 p.m. Be here. I'm gonna be streaming it. I would love to have you there. How much is it to get a bird like Zulu? Green cheek conures tend to run to about $600, and then the cage is like $600 to $800. So yeah. But anyways, thank you all for being here. I'm sorry I almost had an autistic meltdown on the internet. I try not to do that. I'm probably still gonna have one after I'm done here, so, because that's usually what happens. So anyways, do I like My Little Pony? Yeah. Rainbow Dash is my favorite. Also Fluttershy. But yeah. So anyways, Saturday, Among Us, also Game for Change. It's also happening this weekend. Please go support it. And I'm sorry I couldn't be a part of it. I like with the move and everything, and it's been a lot. So it's why I've had to also like make my streams only 2 nights a week. I used to do 4 nights a week. I've had to cut it down to 2 nights a week because I don't have the spoons for it, and I'm sorry. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for being here though. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you Saturday. All right, bye guys.